Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to another video. You know where you are. Lattes and more. This video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind for a good year or so since I've heard of it myself, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. So take it for what it's worth. This will be pretty short. I wanted to talk tonight about prop trading. Maybe some of you have heard about it because this is my espresso tier for traders, or maybe you're newbies and you're floating down. Prop trading is the topic of the night. And I just want to share my thoughts on it. I typed up some quick little notes. So, prop trading, which is short for proprietary trading, is really when someone else provides the capital for you. What does that mean? Provides the money so you can trade. It's typically big money. Like I'm offering a scholarship program that's nothing like prop trading. I will tell you what prop trading is. It's been around since like 2014-ish, I guess. I hadn't heard of it until about a year and a half ago. And it's really where people that I knew, because that's how I heard about it, people I knew were like, hey, do you know what this is? Hey, do you want to try this? Hey, I'm doing this. And it's where where a company, usually unregulated, gives you a lot of money to trade, and they take a percentage and you get a percentage. Well, guess who gets the bigger percentage? So, there's just a lot of red flags for me, and maybe I don't know the right people, but I don't know anyone who's really successful at it, and I know some crash and burn stories. So these companies provide capital for you, and they keep a percentage of the profits. And it starts out, they take a bigger share, then you get a bigger share, then it goes up in increments as the months go by and you're trading their money, essentially. But to my knowledge, it works in these types of ways. Now, the thing that's tempting is that for people like you and me who don't have the capital to open up a very big account at all, maybe you're opening up a $200 account, maybe it's $500, maybe it's 2,000, maybe it's 5,000, whatever you're trading with. These companies offer a lot more, and you're like, wow, I can make a lot of money if I had that size account. So they're offering accounts such as $10,000, $50,000, $500,000. Can you imagine? Here's your account. But there's a lot of risk with that. So what I was reading online, because I just wanted to have a little bit of background more than what I knew, is that there are actually prop trading companies out there, prop firms, who will teach you how to trade, and they'll give you some mentorship and support, and they will help you along the way. But don't be mistaken, there's a fee for that. They have these challenges where you kind of have to prove to them that you can trade before they give you the money. Yeah, I want to know that my kid can drive before I hand them the keys to the Mercedes, which I don't have a Mercedes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to give someone a race car if they can't show you that they can drive or show you their driving record. So they provide these challenges for you, these 30-day challenges typically, and you pass them. You have 30 days to meet all the requirements. I don't know what they are. So many trades, so many gains per day, some percentage, whatever. But to do these challenges is also a fee for that. It's usually a few $100s, like $500 to get involved with a prop firm. And others will trade for you using AI technology, all the bells and whistles. We have the greatest, you know, I don't know if they're promising that they're going to be winning trades, but this, you got to be careful. And also, for them to trade for you, there's a fee for that also. So, all these things are starting to add up. Do you see a pattern? So you have to do your research wisely. And from what I see, a lot of them are not regulated. It seems like a lot of homework to me. And one of the things I was reading is that they make you sign all these papers and contracts and things. And one of the things that are often in there in those papers that you sign with them is a clause that says you can't sue them. Oh, if something goes bad and we lose your money or we run off and take your money, no recourse, no recourse at all. So be careful of the fine print, and no one likes to read the fine print at all. I just had a lengthy contract for a business I was getting into, and I literally painstakingly read the fine print line item for line, asked like half a dozen questions. What's this? What does that mean? Because it's my money and I want to know. So these challengers are like demo accounts that you have to pass. And some, I knew someone trading, I was helping them trade, and I said, well, can you hold your trades over the weekend? Because I had heard that some prop trading companies won't let you hold an open trade over the weekend. And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, you should know before you get a notification saying, done, you're out. So you have to know, can you hold your trade over the weekend? Sometimes certain pairs you're not allowed to trade. You might not be allowed to trade crypto. Some you can't draw down more than $250 in a day. You know how you can go negative, especially when you're trading the indices for and so you would be out of the challenge, which means start over. You can't counter trade, not that you should, but I had a friend who was in a sell and went the other way, and they accidentally, I actually think they just accidentally hit buy instead of sell because they were trying to take advantage of dig deeper into an opportunity, and instantly kicked out. You cannot counter trade, buy and sell in the same account. And it was a mistake, and they lost. That was their second 30-day challenge. They were almost done, ready to get their $50,000 account, and now done. Oh, you want to try it again? Here, more money to try it again, start new. Just disheartening, just really disheartening. So that happens, and it's just a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money that you can never get back, right? You just can't get those things back. So most of the time, new traders are really enticed by this, right? They're really enticed by this. They see this get rich quick plan, as we say, instant gratification. Well, I can make how much in a month? Like how much? You can't, guys, you can't. You just got to be patient. You got to build slowly. You have to compound. And sometimes it's not sexy. It's not pretty to make, $56 that day. Just wait. Just wait, because in 20 days it's going to look a lot different if you're a careful trader. But I feel like these prop firms, dangle this carrot and entice people. And of course you can also, if you don't know how to trade, they'll trade for you for a fee. If you know something about trading, but you're super busy or blah, 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 you don't want to put in the effort, they'll give you signals. They'll tell you when to get into a trade, when to get out, where your stop loss is. There's a fee for that too. Like, how much are you going to put out in hopes of a return? It just never sounded like a good deal to me. So you just have to be careful, and take time and take the initiative to learn this skill. I'm trying to teach people on this platform. I am teaching people on this platform how to trade. My program is a master class. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to be there to essentially hold your hand and answer questions, group Zooms, or you can request private time with me. Like, I'm here. I'm not YouTube. I'm not an educator that has 10,000 students. Wouldn't it be? I'd love to have 10,000 students. But I was just telling someone the other day, like, once you learn this skill, I'm trying to make my program, my platform, there's always going to be something new, always going to be, some tips or something I'm sharing that you're going to find a value and hopefully you'll stick around. But if you feel like I'm doing great, and maybe you are doing great, and I'll be so happy if you are in the day that you do. But my take is, and I've said this from the beginning, trading is stressful enough, right? Unless you're chill and you use my strategy and, you just let things happen because you see it and you place your trade with confidence. But otherwise, it's stressful enough. Never mind someone else making the rules and saying, you got to get out. You can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, we forgot to tell you. Oh, you didn't read the fine print. Bye. And now you're out hundreds, thousands of dollars. I've been putting this off, this video off, even though it's been an idea in my head for weeks now. And I finally connected with a friend after weeks of playing, back and forth and trying to catch up with them. And I said, boy, you inspired me to do this. And they're like, hey, I lost my big account. They had a big account and inspired me to push and try harder for me. And then they said, yeah, it was a prop trading firm. I'm like, what? So, you put in 4 figures. Luckily, they, lost in the 4 figures. But their account was well deep into the 5 figures. And you like see that dollar amount and you're like, that is mine. I'm going to get it. And they just lost everything. And now they're starting new. They're not giving up on trading. They're looking at this platform. And I couldn't be more happy about that. I'm not taking advantage of that opportunity, but, lessons are hard. Lessons are hard. And I feel like sometimes we have to go through those lessons. We all do in any aspect of our life. But you can't be tempted by these, trade my $50,000 account and you'll get 10%. The next month you'll get 20%. The next month, 32%. And this prop trading company shut down. They were doing illegal stuff and the country shut them down. Everyone lost their money. So just be careful out there. If that's a choice that you want to make, just be careful. And that's my opinion. I mean, maybe someone will see this and go, man, I'm killing it. Well, if you're killing it prop trading, you're probably not on this platform learning how to trade. And if you are, then something's not going right, is what I have to say about that. So just my opinion. All right. I love you all so much. This platform is growing. I am here. And I will talk to you soon, lattes. Have a good night.